Sweet land of liberty of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring.
I want to welcome you all here this morning to our 7th annual Dr. Martin Luther King's Day of Service. I also want to thank you for taking your time out to be here to celebrate this great man and think about what he means to you.
The legacy, the work South Coast has done today will honor these great individuals. It is our desire that each and every one of you will take a piece of Dr. Martin Luther King and keep that to your communities.
Rachel Brown is the weekend morning co-anchor and a general assignment reporter for ABC News.
So welcome to the 7th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service Forum, continuing the legacy through clean air for all, hosted of course by the South Coast Air Quality Management District. So we are here today to remember the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., especially important for our children and our future generations to fight for environmental equality.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
And Senator Delgado was elected to the City Council of the City of Montebello in 2015 and served as mayor in 2017.
The right to clean air has been delayed for too long, and we must make clean air and a healthy environment a given for everybody, especially our children. South Coast AQMD is committed to improving air quality in disadvantaged communities, most impacted by air quality.
We can exercise more, but you cannot change the air that you breathe.
I present to you Victor Pacheco.
It is an honor to be here on a day of tribute and recognition of one of our world's greatest leaders. Continuing Dr. King's legacy, as the video illustrated, is especially critical to the futures of historically disinvested communities. Communities like South Central Los Angeles. When it comes to the environment, low-income communities are still fighting for basic human rights, like clean air and clean water.
In Southern California, near the freeways, Black women are most susceptible to air pollution, causing breast cancer. So when they talk about worrying about environmental justice in the communities of color, now that was 28 years ago, and it's changed dramatically. And now the agency represents what our community looks like. And that's one of the things I'm most proud of. Gloria Wong, she's the president and CEO of SCOPE. And that stands for Strategic Concepts and Organization and Policy Education.
And I want to give a shout out to the choir as well, just for bringing some spirit up in here. I appreciate it. Reminds me of my Mississippi roots. A lot of people don't know, but that's where I'm from, is Jackson, Mississippi. So the first thing I want to do is really say thank you to Dr. Burke for such a generous introduction. So the truth is, receiving this award isn't about me. It's about the community, the leaders, the organizations that I commit myself to every single day. It's in South LA where some of us live and work, or our children play next to oil drilling sites. We're often the first to die, have high rates of cancer and infant mortality in the very communities that are being impacted by air pollution. Because the people living there, it's them who knows what's best for their own communities. The young folks sitting here today, and literally all of us in this room, are the solution. I believe this, because I live it. It's an honor to be here accepting this award on behalf of my community and to be in celebration with all of you in this room and in relationship with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We would also like to recognize some of our elected officials and community leaders. Dr. William Burke, the Honorable Yvonne Brathwaite Burke, the Honorable Judy Mitchell, the Honorable Vanessa Delgado, the Honorable Dr. Carl Washington, and the Honorable Autumn Burke. Let's give them all a hand.
Come and praise the Lord with me. Praise
From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.